That's the thing about red drum. It's just a powerful fish, and it doesn't matter what time of year you catch them.
They don't quit.
Here it comes. Yeah, I believe this one is a little better. He didn't want anything to do with his boat.
No, he saw you. He didn't want nothing to do with you, so what happened?
Grady White Boats' reputation for designing ruggedly elegant fishing boats is legendary. Our attention to quality, detail, and customer service is unmatched. From our Fisherman 180 and Coastal Explorers series to the unrivaled Canyon 456, you'll find no boat that rides better and offers more fishing amenities. Go ahead, experience fishing at its best. Get the Grady.
Hello, welcome to the Carolina Outdoor Journal. Well, today's program is going to take us out fishing in mid-January, and Joe, it was just cold.
It was during that period of time back in the winter where we experienced some really cold temperatures, and we were not sure if the fish were going to be biting. And, you can find these fish, and we're fishing the surf zone just south of Surf City, down towards Wrightsville Beach. We're looking for fish that congregate off our beaches in the wintertime. These are red drum, anywhere from 22 to 30-inch fish, and but they school up in schools of 500 fish. I mean, that sounds like a lot of fish, and it is, and if you can find them and they're feeding, you can have a lot of fun. And so we're fishing with Captain Ricky Kellum that day, who is, his specialty is speckled trout, but he mixes it in with these red drum this time of year.
What about the equipment we used? We'll
go back in gear time. They'll share with us the lures that they caught the fish on and the tackle. You need something fairly stout. These are strong fish, and that time of year, even though the water's cold, if they're feeding, they're strong. So you need something with some backbone, and they'll share that with us.
And Donna has got a recipe today using catfish, one of my favorites.
Fried catfish. If you like catfish, stay tuned. She's got a good recipe for us.
We've got a lot going on, so let's get to work here on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
All right, Dean, keep your eyes open.
I've been looking forward to doing this. It's kind of strange. We're coming out off of one of the hardest, coldest 2 weeks we've had in North Carolina in years.
Yes, sir.
And these drum are just stacked up on the beach here.
They are. All we're going to do is ride. About the middle of January now. Water temperature's 45 degrees on the beach.
Right.
And we're just looking. A little bit early yet. Sun's poking out. We'll see them. Schooled up. Just hundreds of them on the beach right now. Done good yesterday. Today's just like yesterday. So
you saw the way you found them yesterday. The wave would lift the school up, and you could see them in the sun.
Yeah, just a big black spot. It's a beautiful sight to see.
What size fish were y'all seeing yesterday?
From 27 to 32 inches, right in that range.
Wow.
Real nice fish. Mm-hmm. Real fun to catch.
That's great. Well, this is Lee Island. It's a uninhabited island.
Yeah.
And for some reason, those drums love to stay on those beaches where there's not any activity.
Yeah, because it's pretty much the same way right on down towards Emmert Isle, same way.
Back up toward Browns Inlet and
it's been
Swansboro that way.
Yeah, it's been real good. All right, Dean. Hard part's done. All we need to do now is hook up.
There it was. I bumped one.
Let him pick it up. Let me get out there and get bumped.
Didn't get a pickup that time.
Oh man, they're right here
They're right here behind the boat. Yep.
This whole flat's full of fish.
Where they at now? There they are. There they are. Right back here, we're off the corner here, Ricky.
Did you see them?
Yeah, right here. Right here over.
Oh, I see the big school right here. Right there's Granddaddy.
Come on now.
All right.
I guess when it's cold like this, sometimes they're a little.
Yeah, I mean, you got to imagine they're laying out there at 40 degree water. They're not as aggressive as they would be, if it was 70 degrees. You just got to just work it a little slower.
Right.
And that's the good thing about the scented baits. They'll pick it up. Look at them right there.
Right.
Good night.
The school's
kinda-
right here.
Kind of breaks your heart to see them so thick and not biting every second. But
Well, those
you know,
first
if I
2
was
weeks.
laying out there 40 degree, I wouldn't be as fired up either. All right,
All right, great.
one
Good.
right there, one that decided to eat. He's shaking like a trout. Been a few trout running out here in the surf too. Be a brave soul. Look at him head shaking.
Yeah.
Pretty fish, pretty fish. Oh, mercy.
Oh, pretty fish, Ricky.
Yes, sir. Nice fish. He swallowed it, didn't
Yep. That's what he did what he's supposed to
he?
do.
He wanted it. A little bit better than yesterday. The water temperature's warmer than it was yesterday.
Man,
Got
look
it?
Look at those fish swimming around behind
I
us.
know it. It'll drive you crazy if you let it.
There you
Best
go.
thing to do is close your eyes. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Go back over there with your mama. Oh, there he is, fish on.
You set the hook, didn't you?
Well, he can't. They are shaking their head like
Yes,
trout.
they are.
Beautiful.
Another 30-incher, looks
No,
like.
I don't. I think he's a little smaller.
Well, he picked it up a little better, though.
Oh yeah, I mean he went after it.
He's got a lot of grass on his back.
Yeah, he's
I
pretty
got you,
fish.
bring him
That's
on.
probably a slot fish
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah, he is.
There you go.
Beautiful, beautiful. I got you.
He
Yeah,
looks
some
like
good fish.
he looks like he might have had to run from a dolphin.
He's had to run from.
See right here? He's got a little.
Oh yeah. They're so thick. It's probably the mother fish bumping into him. All right.
There you go.
He's 22, 23 inch
get him
fish.
on back out there with his mama.
What's that weight? Just different school of fish running.
Absolutely.
All right. Take yours. That one's ready right there.
Okay, thank you. Look,
Fish. He don't even know he's hooked.
you know, last time I checked,
He's not tired yet either.
the guide was the one supposed to be with the net every
My
time.
wife just bought me that reel. Look at that
Whoa,
thing.
whoa, he's coming all the way around. Oh, he's going around, coming back. He's got some pretty back spots on him, Ricky.
Thank you. Now that's a 30-inch one right there.
Yep. And he's nice, Ricky.
That's a 30-inch.
Another one. Now I know he's not the same one we just caught because he's marked different.
He's got a couple different spots on him. You'll catch him with multiple random spots every now and then.
Let's figure out what we got going.
Easy on my bait there.
Well, he had it. He had the hook run back through it. There we go.
Got it.
Yeah, look at that. He's
Oh man, healthy fish.
the double spotter. There you go.
There's 2 or 3 more out there. Ain't there?
Yep, there's a few.
All right,
Couple of hundreds.
go show me one.
I'm gonna try. If you'll quit catching them long enough, let me try. Ricky, these fish stay out here pretty much all winter.
Yeah, yeah, they're
Tight to the beach like this.
we catch them pretty much year round, but wintertime you can almost count on them. You know,
Right.
same pattern just about every day. If the weather, weather permitting, you just can't come out here, whenever you want to.
Right.
We're sitting right on the beach, and a lot of times it's 5-6 foot waves crashing right here.
Right.
But middle of January, every year, basically the same thing.
I guess a lot of people, when it gets cold, like, it's been down in the 20s and teens, and they think that the saltwater fishing is over.
Oh yeah, lady this morning.
This is really my favorite time of year to fish.
Oh yeah. Lady at the store this morning thought we were crazy. Told her I'd been every day this week. But it's cold, you just got to dress for it, which today is going to be beautiful. It's already in the 40s.
Well, you know, another aspect of this thing that I really love, a lot of it is sight fishing. You are seeing the fish and casting to them, and that really just adds another dimension to it. You know?
It does. Fella came yesterday, he was just about in shock when he saw him. He couldn't even cast to him, he was so excited. Spotted him perfect.
Well, he didn't play. Ooh.
No, sir. He was.
I think I got this one in the mouth. I can feel him shaking his head.
Let me get this one out of the way. Yeah, that was a good school of fish right there.
Yeah, and there's another big school right up here, Ricky.
Oh, I think that one's in the mouth, huh?
Yeah, I saw him come up and shake his head.
Them fish are livelier today than they were yesterday.
Yeah, they're, you know, maybe, look at him.
When you a good fish this time, buddy.
I think he's a little better. Of course, that last one fooled me too. Yeah, that's the thing about red drum. It's just a powerful fish, and it doesn't matter what time of year you catch them.
They don't quit.
Here it comes. Yeah, I believe this one is a little better. He didn't want anything to do with his boat.
No, he saw you. He didn't want nothing to do with you. So that was pretty fish. They're deep. Oh, huh.
Yeah, it is pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see him. Golly, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He spotted up.
6 spots on that side. 5, look at that. 5 around his tail right there.
That would
6 up here.
Hit it home one time.
Get it down there. Look at that.
All right.
Man, he's pretty, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
All right, partner.
Beautiful. Pretty work, pretty work.
They're kind of running down the beach.
Yeah, they're cruising that right in the surf. There he is right there.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Head shaker.
I think I got my line over yours, Ricky.
I wouldn't doubt that.
All right, let me get
it's a good fish. Good fish. This fish is just cruising that beach.
Yeah, and just running up and down the beach.
They're heading to that inlet just like they did yesterday, about the same time. All right, that's another good fish.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Good slot fish.
Yep, it is a slot fish.
You got it?
Yep. I got him.
He wasn't bashful. He swallowed it, didn't he?
No, he sure did.
You got it?
Cold weather hadn't gotten him too bad.
No, he's a new recruit.
Yep.
Pretty fish, pretty fish.
Right. Beautiful.
Lively.
On my thumb there, partner.
All right, Dean. Get you one. Let me get the boat back out there.
Okay.
So I won't scare them off. That fish hit good right there.
Yeah, I think they're warming up a little bit and they're in the mood to eat.
All right. You're gonna be right in the backside of these waves. Just you'll see them usually when that wave comes up and breaks. See them right in the backside.
Yep. Those last ones we saw were. That's how we saw them. A wave lifted them up.
Yeah, just a different school probably than what we were on earlier. I just saw something right there. That might have been a porpoise right there. But we're running to another school. They're just all over this shoal out here.
Looks like
that's Dean, straight ahead like to the left, right there, right there, right there, right there.
Come on now. Do your job.
Here he goes, right here.
There he was.
Oh.
You run into one?
Yeah, he thumped it.
There you go. Got it. Yeah.
That was my fish.
He was,
You wrung his neck, didn't you?
he couldn't have been in 6 inches of
Oh,
water.
he was right up there in the breakers.
Yep.
Wasn't too shabby of a hook set either.
Yeah, he swallowed it.
The fish are just cruising this beach. They're non-stop.
That's,
Oh. Yeah, that's a
the
good fish.
southeast breeze may have turned them on a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause they are,
He's oh yeah.
man, he's spotted all up
He
too.
is. Beautiful fish. Watch the waves there for me.
Okay. Let's see that. Let's see. Let's see him. What spots does he got?
He's got
Let's see. That one's kind of a horseshoe there.
Yeah.
Look at the other side. And that one's kind of a horseshoe.
yeah.
Aren't
Beautiful.
they beautiful?
Yes, they are.
Joe, it was a nice day, but it was cold.
It was cold, and as you saw, the surf conditions were perfect. Perfect meaning flat. I mean, and clear, the water needs to be clear to be able to find the fish. Calm so you can fish that area, and you know that's kind of a limiting factor when you're trying to do that type of fishing. Is you got to have the good conditions of preferably a wind coming over land and making that surf zone slick calm. But given the conditions, you may find the fish and they may not bite, and so there's no guarantees. Again, you know, with any fishing, there's no guarantees. But in that particular situation where you've got 500 fish sitting underneath you and they won't hit anything, can be frustrating. That day we got lucky; they bit. Had a good morning.
But stout equipment is so important.
Absolutely.
Let's find out more. Let's go to Gear Time.
Well, Ricky, I tell you what, that was just a fabulous day today. We caught drum immediately and red drum, and what's so amazing is we're coming off of 2 of the coldest weeks of weather that North Carolina has had or experienced in decades.
Oh yeah, it's been cold all week. It's been high, 40s. It's been a chilly time, but it's worth it when you can come out here and get on those reds like that.
Right, we actually had some trouts and kills up in some of the creeks, and those fish, those drum are still right here on the beach feeding. That's
Oh
yeah. I guess they just gang up and swim up and down right close to the shore this time of year.
It's been like this for years, probably way before we even been around here. But
it wasn't that difficult to get them to bite. We were using an imitation shrimp, a
just
1/4 ounce head. We use a real heavy hook.
Oh yeah.
Because
you got to have it.
well, a lot of the times if you don't, when you're trying to get out of that tough mouth of that drum, you'll break a hook.
Oh yeah.
And by having a heavy hook, they don't break.
No, that's.
And your rod and reel?
Oh yeah, 7-foot Fenwick, medium action, with a brand new Christmas present my wife got me, a Catalyst PT20 with that's only 2 pound, 2 diameter, 10-pound test braid.
Right.
Suffolk's braid, all you need.
I was using just a little bigger rod and reel. This is like a 4,000 Stratic and about an 8-foot rod.
Oh
and,
yeah, more distance. You need to be able to cast because a lot of times you can't get close like we did today.
That's right. Well, I tell you what, that was just a great day, and thanks a bunch. And
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to next January.
Oh yeah, it ain't gonna be that long.
Buzzword is stout equipment for those of you that are going to be headed out fishing. But if you need more information, call the number you see on your screen or go to our website. Now, let's catch up with Donna. She's got a recipe for catfish. You're going to like this one.
making a Parmesan pecan fried catfish. It's a great recipe and it goes together really quick and easy. And actually we're not frying it in the traditional way, we're gonna oven fry it. So it's a great way to have that crispy, crunchy coating on the outside, but we're not gonna have to get the oil out and fry. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my catfish that I've been soaking in some buttermilk, which will add some great flavor to our fish as well. And then we're gonna take our chicken bake and we're gonna place that into our bag. And then we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese and about a cup of chopped or minced nuts. So I just kind of put those in my food processor and chopped those up real finely. And it's going to add some great nutty flavor because as you bake your oven fry your fish, it's going to also bake those nuts and all the oils are going to come out of the nuts and add some great nutty crunchy flavor. So we have our mixture here in our bag, and then we're going to take our fish and we're just going to do one fillet at a time and kind of close your bag. And I like to leave some air in it so that it moves around better. So we're just going to give it a toss and coat it really well. And then we're going to put it out onto our lined baking sheet. And I like to line mine with foil just because it's easier for me to clean up then. I can just take my foil, toss it, and be finished. We'll put our other one in. Give this one a toss. And then if you like, you can add a little bit more of the coating on it. That's what I like to do. So I'll just pull this out. And we're gonna bake this at about 400 degrees for about 10 minutes, depending on the thickness of your fillets that you have. So I just kind of like to press mine in there, make sure that I get all of this yumminess on it. And then while this is baking, we're gonna go ahead and make our relish that we're gonna top this with. So, and it's a really simple relish as well. So we have 10 minutes in the oven, so let's put our relish together. We're going to take 1 can of diced tomatoes with green chilies. So the green chilies aren't hot, they just add some great flavor. Then we're gonna add some sweet onion that we've chopped, and the best, this pickled okra. So it is going to add lots of great tang to this recipe. So we just give this a toss and then just let it sit until your fillets come out. And then we're going to top our fillets with the relish. So let's take a look and see what it looks like when it's finished. You can see you got your fish. It's great. It's nice and golden brown. You can see the nuts on it. You're going to add this great toasted nut flavor. And then we've just topped it with our tangy pickled okra relish. So I hope you enjoy this fish, and I look forward to seeing you next time here on Simple Cooking.
Thanks, Donna. You can't go wrong with that recipe, and that's a promise. Joe, cold day, a lot of good fishing.
Yeah, we hit it just right. We hit the conditions right. We hit the fish we're on, and just a nice class of red drum. Most of that activity in the wintertime has happened in the past from, say, Cape Lookout south. This past winter, and we think it's because of the extreme cold that we had back during December, January. A lot of the drum in the upper part of the Pamlico Sound, again, the theory is they moved out in the ocean and worked the beaches from Oregon Inlet south to Hatteras. It was one of the biggest runs of red drum along those beaches in recent memory. Everybody was catching fish and all the sloughs all the way, again, from Oregon Inlet all the way down to Hatteras Inlet and even Ocracoke. So this past winter was just a really good year for red drum fishing that time of year. It's real cold. You don't think too much about fishing that time of year, but if you can get the conditions, Ricky does it every year. Give him a call. If you've never done it, give it a try.
And when the fish are on, it's hard to think about how cold it is.
Really, you forget about that.
For Joe Albee, I'm John Moore. Thanks for joining us today on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Make sure to visit our website for more information.
Grady White boats are known for uncompromising quality through exceptional attention to detail. On every model, from 18 to 45 feet, we incorporate exclusive features and quality components that you won't find on any other boat brands. Our exclusive CV2 hull design is ranked highest in every third-party survey done in the marine industry. so every day on the water will be a great day, no matter the conditions. Ask any Grady White owner and they'll tell you, get the Grady.